Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. In the last episode, I don't remember what we did because I don't know why I don't remember, but I just don't. And in this episode, we're going to the next world, and I believe the next world we'll be choosing is Olympus Coliseum. I think. Because I want to get Olympus Coliseum. I want to finish it because it is pretty great. And it gives me one of the better summon abilities in this game. It doesn't give me the best one. I don't think it's the best. But it's pretty freaking good. Now, if you remember the story of the Olympus Coliseum in Kingdom Hearts 1, you'll remember that it was... who was there? Hercules and Phil were training, and they were going to have the games. And Sora, Donald, and Goofy tried to join, but Phil was like, nah. And then Hades said, here, I'm going to give you a ticket. I'm a nice guy while my hair's on fire. And he gave it to him. And then Cloud was there for some reason, and they never really, explained it. Actually, they did, explain how he would be there. They just didn't explain why exactly Olympus Coliseum, of all places for Cloud to be. Why would you make him end up there? So, pretty much, what we're going to be doing is somewhat reliving that. Because that's kind of the plot of every single, world here. But that's not what happened at first. Sora, what do you remember of Olympus Coliseum? That's the whole thing. All these are crafted from your memory, so how come every single part, how come every room is a square, and there are boxes everywhere? How come you remember things in squares? You don't play Minecraft. What's your deal? I actually kind of sound like I'm thinking back of what I was saying earlier, how I was explaining the story. I actually kind of sound like I'm high right now, but I'm just really tired. It's not necessarily that today was a long day, it's just that it's hot. And being out in the heat really, I don't know, it tires you down for some reason. That and today was a stream. I recorded a stream. Or I did a stream. So yeah, I'm a little tired after that. Yes. Oh, okay. So instead of him getting his light back, he gets his memories back. Okay. Actually, that still kind of fits with Cloud if you've played Final Fantasy 7 or Crisis Core. And I've played Crisis Core, and I like that game. Final Fantasy 7, not so much. So here we are. I think I'll give you guys one fight, and then we'll move on. Because I don't want to stick around here for too long, and this world is actually pretty long on its own. Because it has 2 boss fights. So on its own, this place can actually take a while. I believe in recording this took me 2 hours to beat. And I don't remember what level I am at the end. I want to say somewhere in the 20s. I actually haven't recorded any more of this as of now. And that's simply because of the next world. And I'm not going to lie, I think Monstro is probably my least favorite world ever. And it's just one of those things where you're just sitting there and you're like, I gotta record this. I gotta Or I gotta play this game. I need to finish it. But you remember that one level, that one area, or that one boss that's waiting for you as soon as you turn it on. It's like, not today. Maybe next Tuesday. These bosses are... Okay, this is what confused me. They have the enemies from the Tarzan world, but they don't have a Tarzan world. It confused me at first. And even then, it's like, why would you put... Well, I guess like in Olympus Coliseum, there weren't really like Olympus monsters, like Heartless. It's kind of like they were imported from like other worlds, and it's like, hey, we're going to have you fight these like gladiators fighting lions. Lions aren't native to Italy. Wait. Greek or Italy? I think it's Italy. I think Rome had the Coliseum. Yes. Also, for some reason, a 0 card does not qualify that. I don't know why, but it doesn't. Basically using cards that I won't ever use. So there. Like I said, I'm going to show off the Moogle room in the finale because, yeah, if you ever, like, maybe even in the second half because of the floors, because you really don't need to use the Moogle room until the second half of the game. You ain't heroes. You're wrong. Yeah, he said 3 words. Exactly, but that's not the point. Of course. Heck yeah. Hercules, I was about to say Hercule. They deserve a shot against the mighty Hercule! Or I guess in the Funimation dub, it's Mr. Satan, but... man. The TV dub was Hercule. The DVD dub was... uncut dub was Mr. Satan. Which is still funny, like, why would you name a character that, Japan? Why would you name that, what's his... Akira Toriyama? Huh? Why? Well, then again, I think Satan... well, obviously in Japan, there aren't very many Christians. And I don't want religious talk. Before I get into this, I don't want religious talk in the comments. I know I'm talking about it, but I'm just doing like a thing. I don't want debates about what religion is right and if you're an idiot for believing this or that. Don't start that. I'm not even gonna... I'm 0 tolerance. Okay? You're gonna get blocked. But, I'm just trying to discuss something. For people to learn. Not to start arguments. Anyway, I know in Japan it's actually majority religions are Buddhism and Shintoism. So the idea of Satan being the true evil of the world is not shared with very many Japanese citizens, including probably including Akira Toriyama, being the creator of the Dragon Ball Z series, in case you didn't realize. Or Dragon Ball series at all. So, yeah, that's probably why he named a character like that. The more you know. Also, we got a race. I totally skipped over that, but we got a race. Cloud just walks nonchalantly. Wow, that was slow. Didn't realize I made that transition so slow. But here we go. I actually had to do a second take of this because this boss fight is tough, so get ready. Cloud, why you gotta be a douche? Because I know what you're gonna do. I think. We are heroes. We can't just let someone attack someone without good reason. Apparently it was a big mistake. This first time, I died. Second time, though, I got him. So, Cloud actually has fairly strong attacks. In fact, he has his very well-known Omni Slash that he can use. It's kind of ridiculous. So, watch out for that. Cross Slash is also another one that he tends to use. It's not that awesome, because that's all it does. He can also fly, apparently. I didn't know this. I did not know that. Also, 6 key plates. And, okay, never mind. So, I activate Jafar. Jafar, as you should know, doesn't make it so that they can't break my cards. So, no matter what attack I use, he cannot possibly break it with any card. So if I send out my heal card, he can't break it with anything. If I summon, he can't break it. Except with a 0. Because 0 be broke. Oh, wow. This doesn't bode well. Oh, but he's going to recharge randomly. He may have actually been out of cards. I've only got 2 cards left in the attack brace. So may want to use on... Okay, never mind. The other card that I have equipped is Oogie. Oogie, the other enemy card that is. Oogie, oh dang, over. Oogie regenerates health. He has like a certain amount of times he'll regenerate some of your health. So, yeah, I think that those are the only 2 enemy cards I'm going to be using is Jafar and Oogie. Because really, that's all you need. That, or if I can find out which card it is, the card that allows you to keep the first card that you stock when you use a Sleight for the first time you reload. Because that's what I end up what I'm gonna want to do is activate that, reload after I've done all my Slates, then use Jafar card and then just unload all my Slates again. If I need to, I can activate, what's his name? Oogie. So anyway, we are at the final door. I believe this actually takes me quite a while. That or it's just a really long cutscene, because this clip is long. That music means something bad's about to happen. Dude, what if Hercules just punched you in the back of the head right there? What'd he do? He just shouted his motives. You know, as awesome as Cloud looks compared to how goofy Hercules looks, to be honest, I actually think Cloud wouldn't be able to beat Hercules, simply because Hercules is kind of a god. So, he'd kind of win. Although, Hercules versus Hades, that'd be a different story, because they're both gods. Now, Sora versus Hades, I'm not sure. The Keyblade is magical, but I'm not sure if it would kill or hurt a god. Then again, the Keyblade is kind of like outside the world of, you know, outside of the boundaries of this world, so I guess it could hurt anything. Considering it's kind of not bound by the rules of certain worlds. Like this world. So in theory, it could actually hurt a god. If that's the case, then maybe they're all... maybe Donald, Goofy, and Sora are all not bound by the rules of the world. So that would mean that they could hurt a god too with their fist. That'd be pretty sweet. Just punch a god right in the face. Punch Hades right in the face. Hurts him. Don't care if you die after that. It's just like, dude, how'd you die? I punched Hades in the face.
Take that.
And gotta break out the Jafar card. Because Jafar be awesome.
Take that.
Basically waiting for him to do Temper Flare because it's gonna be 18. So, I want him to do it, and he's not doing it. There it is. So, he does absorb fire, if you're wondering.
That's it. That's it.
And for some reason, I'm not healing.
Take that.
I also didn't, like, if you don't have a potion, just activate Oogie card.
Take that. That's it. That's it.
I was getting a little scared here, just because I couldn't heal for whatever reason. I only have one cure for, again, I died. I didn't cut it out of the video. Well, you guys get to see it again, because I'm not going back and editing. So, I could have sworn that I edited that out, but I guess not. You know what I'll do is I'll continue, and I'll just speed up the fight from here, because you guys get the gist of it. I don't know why I didn't cut that out, but whatever. Here we go. And it's done. The fight is concluded. And we've defeated the mighty evil known as Hades. I don't know why I'm starting to go into like Sean Connery mode here. But it's a wonderful thing, boy. Life is like a box of chocolates. I don't even know what I was talking about there. What, the games are cancelled? How come? Huh. Wait, that was more than 2. Goofy, you are still one observant mother dog. Okay. Even though you're kind of going to disappear as soon as I leave this room. Hey, Cloud's alright. I don't know why I'm taking so long to press this button. You, sir, were challenging. But not nearly as challenging as, Pikmin 2. Let's go with that. Heck yeah. Well... Huh. That's right. I don't think it works that way. Oh, you can call me to go with you, to help you at any time, but I'm not going to walk with you. I'd rather just be somewhere and then get pulled out of my own world. Anytime. More convenient for me that way. We got Cloud's summon card, though, so we can summon Cloud. It also means that we can, at the Moogle shop, if you want to, you have a chance of getting Cloud summon cards. Basically, you want to try and find 3 of them, because if you get 3 and then you stock all 3 of them, you get to use Omni Slash. And it is a boss. So, I like to use it during boss fights because it's amazing. Combined with Jafar card, oh man. Best thing ever though is that Lewis Prower tried it, and Cloud kind of like left. He came in to do the attack, but he didn't hit anything and just left before he even swung his sword once. That was the funniest thing ever. It's like, Cloud, why? I miss him so much.
So what is anything else you remember about that other Joanna?
Just bits and pieces.
Maybe you could try telling us some more stuff about her. Who knows? It might even help you remember other things.
Well, she was quiet and always drawing. When we'd go to the beach, she'd draw a picture instead of swimming. Sometimes she'd draw us too. She was really good. I remember Riku and I fighting over who she'd draw next. But one day, she was gone. Just like that. I think the grown-ups knew the reason. They might even have tried to explain some of it to me. But I was little. I probably didn't understand what was happening. I remember crying after she was gone. But that's all. I still don't remember her name.
Oh, I bet you'll remember it in no time.
It sounds like someone really important. How come I don't remember her, Sora?
I must point out, Sora keeps remembering things instead of forgetting them. It seems to me, forgetting things may be the only way to reach the memories buried deeper down inside each of us.
So we should forget in order to remember?
Like those guys said, our most precious memories lie so deep in our hearts that they're out of reach. All that stuff about finding being losing and losing being finding, I didn't get it at first, but maybe this is what they meant.
Gosh, Sora, I think I'm a little jealous of you. How come me and Donald and Jiminy aren't remembering more of the stuff from our memories?
And me.
Come on, Goofy! Let's get going! We gotta forget things faster!
I guess it's kind of the concept of taking more toys out of a toy box to find that one special toy that you hid underneath everything that you forgot about. I probably made a bunch of people laugh just because of how ridiculous that statement was. At least I hope so. Ho ho! You again.
Just as we intended.
We'll continue with our plan.
What's your name again?
Let's see how far this group will go.
You had your fun on the first floor. So this time, it's my turn.
I'll take it.
I'm not going to just give it to him.
Don't break him.
What?
Well, do I detect a soft spot? I'm not gonna break the toy. I'm not dumb.
Don't forget, Sora is the key. We need him if we're going to take over the organization.
I know that you're in on it too. But keep it under your hood, at least until the time is right.
You would have been wise to have done the same, Larxene.
Damn. Also, I didn't realize how innuendo-ish that scene was.
So, Sora, did anything back there help you remember your friend's name?
Her name's the only thing I can't seem to remember.
You gotta try! Hurry up and remember it!
And so we move forward ever still regaining lost memories we knew not we had. But I'm still not remembering anything. What the heck? I'm the freaking narrator! Sora! You... Also, I want to say the next world we're gonna do is Monstro, but I don't remember. So, in the next episode of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, we're going to do the next world. That I, for the life of me, can't draw. Out of my brain. So yeah, that's happening. So, I'll see all you guys next time. Later, Keybearers!